I'll keep recording here just in case something interesting happens. Like mercenaries spawning back further up ahead, or... Well, maybe I'll check these stashes while I'm on my way. Get some more stuff to, at the very least, sell. Ugh. Beer got warm. What a shame. The area seems clear so far, so I'll just pull out the bolt here. So I've apparently been away long enough for the bodies here to disappear. I can hardly hear myself over these flames, but, well, thankfully the audio is being recorded into separate tracks, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about getting the levels just right. I'll just be going deaf here in the meantime. More droplets. If only there were quests like the fireball one for these droplets. That'd be too easy, though. Considering they're everywhere. Let's just use one of these. Seems a bit too much for only green level hunger, but I want to get that bar out of the way. Same problem as... Oh. Yeah, I can't zoom in if I use the left mouse button. It won't let me scroll down. Yep, one of the first things I'm going to buy whenever I'm able to actually land a job. New mouse. New mouse, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, some more beer, fix my car, pay off $1,000 debt to the school, new computer, all sorts of plans. I don't suppose I'll be able to take care of any of these mercenaries from back here. Wind of Freedom, that's very light, isn't it? Yes. Just carried along as one of my part of my big convoy of gear to sell. Loot and such. Let's start sneaking now. And it sounds like they saw me already. But from where? Yep, they know where I am. There you are. Remember, you can stop being insufferable anytime now. You know, I'm fighting mercenaries with armor. Let's use the armor-piercing bullets. Save scum as always. Aha. Whew. I'm glad my reaction time was actually decent there. Shit, I don't know where he is, and the frame rate's taking a dive again, so I'll just throw a grenade. Hope for the best. There he is. Whew. Once again, the luck proves to be reasonable. Okay, do they all have VSSs? If so, this could be pretty profitable and dangerous. Let's get to some higher ground first. Now there's a stash back there. Stashes everywhere. It's great, yet at the same time, terrible. Because it's going to mean I'm going to have to spend a lot of time here looting. Well, there are worse things to spend a lot of time on. Like getting your computer to actually work after a reformat. Just in case, because that's where the bloodsuckers that come around here tend to spawn, or at least tend to hang around. Oh. Should have been able to make that little gap. Alright. LR 300, what else did he have? So I remember picking up two things. What do we got back here in the little pack? Aha! One of my favorite artifacts. Yeah, electric shock minus 10, sure. That's not too big of a deal for me. Since, honestly, you don't really run into electric shock anomalies too often. Let's head on back and take care of this little stash up here. Bit more of a chore to get up here in vanilla, from what I remember. Ooh! Suzat's scope. I'm not going to take care of that stash. I'm not going to bother with it, since it'd be too hard to get out. Where's this other one, though? Oh, they're both in the house. Alright. So I've got one up here that's on the crane, and one over here by the garage. Used to be a corpse over there. Oh yeah, Merc. With his gun. Not one I remember taking out. By the placement, I assume he was killed by the anomaly. I remember this one being a somewhat difficult one, just because the difficult to get, that is. It's because the route is a bit dangerous. But hey, it's a relatively high quality stash. So of course there's got to be some danger. 15,000 for both of them. night vision goggles and better defense against bullets and monsters. Okay. I'll just leave that stash alone then. It's not bad gear, just not as good as what I've already got, and none of it's really worth picking up right now. It sounds, or looks like the stash is way over there in that corner. More than a little worrying. This would be safe. Ah, that's the other thing I picked up. Really hope that sound I just heard was just the artifact up there. Let's just drop a bunch of this crap. That should hopefully be enough. Ah, it's another one of these. I can certainly use those. I'll leave the gun there. Didn't want to use that one. Misclick. Oh well, I get to use the one I wanted to use in the first place. Huh. Out of curiosity, I wonder if it's possible to get up there. Aha! Probably not with the default jump height, but let's just see. Nope. Invisible wall. It's basically just missing a few other buildings. This unfinished building. A truck lane over there, a road. A river that might just be a map seam. A building that looks like a not destroyed version of the hangar and the garbage. Just with that little chunk missing, and not much. Still, interesting to see. Wonder if I can get around to the other side, though. Bypass the level changer and have a look at what the bar end of this place looks like from the perspective of this level. Well, the ladder doesn't work, unsurprisingly. Let's just make a save up here. This is interesting. I'm getting a little Twilight Zone exploration tossed in with the regular experience. And invisible wall. Let's use our cheat to look at the rest. Okay, there's that. Some different but more basic versions of some of the buildings. There's the clock tower. the main tower. Here's some scientists doing the sideways moonwalk with L-85s. Those are some, or L-86s, is it? Those are some weapons I haven't really seen this mod yet. Here's the arena building. And here's what looks like outlined placeholders for other buildings. Maybe something left over from when these two maps were originally joined. Really interesting to see, though I'm curious as to why this box is here on this version of the map. Well, that was interesting. Just for the sake of it, let's do the same thing in reverse. This seems to be a guard tower out that way. That's the Army Warehouses Road. I'd honestly say this is even more different from the actual level than that one is. And again, you can't ever really actually see any of these things out here from that side of the level. Well, that's true of the reverse as well. There's a train platform. A few buildings. And once again, more what look like placeholders for where other buildings would be. Still pretty interesting to look at least I think so. Wasn't expecting to hear that voice file from this far away. I wonder, can I sell this weapon to you? Okay, I'll sell him 2 bandages as well. Ah, the concert's over. Too bad. What's this about summer rains?
Тихонько иди вон к тому дереву. Голова цыпочка пополз, вспотел, зашел и руками показывал. Дальше что делать? Бывало,
I'm just kind of ending up being a bit silent here because I'm letting the atmosphere go through again. You know, the little guitar concerts, the stories and anecdotes. The repetitive 3 lines of dialogue played in the bar. Damn. Well, fine. No goldfish for you. That. I think I'll keep this in a stash, maybe. Actually, no. None of the weapons I'm using would find these any bit of use. Honestly, it's just so easy to get lost in the zone. Even with how repetitive, admittedly, a lot of the dialogue is, it's just so easy to get lost in it. Which is really only a downside when you're doing a recorded playthrough of it, because then you end up being quiet for a lot of stuff. Alright, you got a moonlight out of you. So I'm very weak against electricity, but I don't anticipate running into that problem too often. Alright. Just do that so I can actually take my ammunition out in a reasonable pace. Decide to swap out. Let's put both of... No, let's sell this. This is considerably better. Let's put this away. Right, that should be good. Sell this off. Alright, let's find ourselves a little table to lean against. Right, time to relax for a little bit after these crazy missions. I still need to make my way through the warehouses again. Up to radar to rescue some scientists. But for now, I think I'll rest. I don't think it'll be the end of the session just yet, but I need a break. So, yeah, be back soon. Well, soon as far as the video goes, but whatever.